Hey guys, and welcome to Victory TV with Charlette. Glad you're back here with us another Sunday so someone can share their victory story with us. You could have been anywhere else, but you are here with us today. So I'm excited. I'm glad you're here. So just to let you know what Victory TV is with Charlette, we just share powerful stories from someone that either an author, business owner, a community leader, someone that's impacting someone else's life with their story on their journey in this life. So we love to share victory stories. So if you know anyone that has a victory story, have them contact us and reach out to us here on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching. Our information is there for you to share, and so that someone else can share their victory story. So with that being said, our hopes is for someone that's listening, that's tuning in today, that you may hear something that could be life-changing for you, or that inspire you to start that business, inspire you to do something impactful in the community, or you can buy their products and services, whichever fit for you. So with that being said, I have a beautiful young lady who's going to be sharing her victory story with us. Her name is Adrianne Grayson, and she is a mother. She's an entrepreneur. She's a wife. She does a lot of great things in the community, and she is changing the game of motherhood. So with that being said, I want to introduce to you guys Miss Grayson.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so I met Adrianne. Am I pronouncing your name correct?
Adrianne.
I met her as a teacher. She's my son's teacher. So that's why I still call her Miss Grayson. Right. So that's her AKA to me, Miss Grayson.
Right.
That's how we met. So how are you doing?
You'll always be Leslie's mom. Always.
Yeah. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Juggling the babies and doing my thing.
Awesome. So you are a mom, babe. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself and what do you do?
I am a mom of 6, and I am very, very passionate about just helping moms to remember their worth and to remember who they are, not to get all like sucked into I'm a mom and that's it, So we are whole and we have other roles. So I just want to make sure that we recognize and applaud and celebrate those also.
Okay, I'm glad you started off with that. That way I can lead into a question. So we're going to get into motherhood. We're going to get into all about how I would love to know about your birthing and how you juggling mom and entrepreneurship. But since you said what you said, I want to start off with this question then. Okay. Have you found yourself a strategy to give yourself credit being a mom and an entrepreneur? Have you found a strategy for that?
To give myself credit. What do you mean? Like
so we beat up on ourselves a lot. Okay. Moms do.
Right.
So you accomplished a lot, but you may not think you have accomplished a lot. So you're still going and you're beating yourself up. Well, at least that's what my story is. So I know in raising young kids, like I can give you an example. I took college courses. My kids was like 5, 6, and 16 months, right? Mm-hmm. And I took college courses. That year, I took 11 classes. Okay. I didn't, the whole year, 2010. Wow. I didn't realize it. I'm just going. But right. I was exhausted. I didn't know why I was exhausted because I'm thinking this is what I want to do. And I'm raising these kids. But that was a lot. That was a lot.
Right. Totally.
Yeah. And
also, like most of the time, you weren't even doing enough.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. Isn't that crazy how we just have this standard of perfection that is unattainable, actually, mm-hmm. That doesn't give us room to do anything else but to work, Mm-hmm. So yeah, what I do is that I write down what I've accomplished. Like, if I'm feeling low on myself, let me close the door real quick.
Okay.
When I'm feeling like down on myself or feel like I haven't done a lot, I'll write down like, okay, I've done this today, and then I realize that it's like hundreds of things, right? Mm-hmm. Like, even if I haven't gotten to business stuff, It'll be like, dang, I've taken care of 6 kids. I've made dinner. I've cleaned a home. Everything. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely write things down. What I also do is take it slow. If I'm feeling like I need to sit down and watch a 30-minute show, I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna take care of me. You know, if I sit down and I feel like I want to read a book or I want to take a nap with the babies while the kids are at school, I'll do it. I'll set a timer to make sure I don't sleep for 3 hours because I could.
Right.
But I do take time to do things that aren't just, like business and work and keeping the home together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I give myself credit.
Yeah, that's balance and help, balance within us all, keeping your sanity.
Right, exactly.
So yeah, and I love the fact that you say you love to share with mom that they are still worthy. You're still worthy. Is that the reason why you started your Peacock Mama group? Or okay, tell us about that.
That's why I started, because I wanted to celebrate the moms that have a lot of kids. Because first of all, moms that have a lot of kids are almost kind of seen like looked down upon. Like, you guys just made your life all about these kids. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have them back to back and they're young. And we forget that our life is not just, or that our worth is not just attached to if our kids are happy or if they get everything they want and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what I think we forget about the most is our mental health. Our mental health, keeping that in balance. We forget about having fun. You know what I'm saying? We forget about doing our hair. But I just had a baby, and you want this? Okay. I just had a baby, and I had to figure out another way to get my hair together so it won't fall out. Because every time I had a baby, I don't know, did this happen to you? Like, my edges will fall out if I didn't take care of my hair. That didn't happen to you?
No, actually, it grew stronger. It grew stronger. The pregnancy.
After you had the baby, though. After you had the baby, it didn't fall out.
No, it didn't fall out.
Oh, see, okay. I always shed, and then my edges will come out because I'm not taking care of myself. Because I'm taking care of all the babies.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, I had to make sure that I did, and then I realized, okay, I think everybody has this issue because everybody's talking about, oh, this is what I look like, and it's like a messy mom bun with spit up. And I'm like, don't nobody want to look like that. Yeah, that's me right now. Like, don't nobody want to look like a mess. What does that do for your self-confidence? What does that do for you? And you're not even paying attention to, how low you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so used to it. So that's the part that I wanted to help uplift and, just push them forward to be who they're destined to be, moms in totality. So, yeah.
Okay, awesome. And I think too, I may be wrong. You can tell me if I'm right. Mom Babe. You have the line Mom Babe. So is that what sparked the mom? So we can still be sexy, right?
Right. So that was basically an extension of, look, we can still be sexy. We still take care of ourselves. We still work out. We still can make time to, put ourselves first, because we deserve it. We deserve it. We deserve to still feel sexy. We deserve to still make that time for ourselves and to just not go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not want to jump off the deep end.
Yeah. Hi. Hello.
Yes, say hi.
Mickey, right?
Yes.
Hi, Mickey.
Say hi. Oh. You're like, what? You talking to me, girl?
I feel like I know you.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's one of the greatest part about being a mom entrepreneur, because you set your schedule, you set everything, that time with your kids. And if you are working, or have an interview, it's like, oh, I don't have to find a babysitter because I made my life, I created a life where they can be a part of it.
Right.
So what do you think? Do your children like mimic some of the things you do because you're working, and do they kind of mimic your work habits or anything like that?
Yes, because I have to be extremely organized. I'm a little bit anal to make everything work, to keep my sanity. when I had just 3 and I had started to stay home and flipped it because I left teaching. Mm-hmm. So I had gone through some type of depression because I didn't know how to do it. It was like being at work, taking them to somebody and then going to work was easier than staying at home with the kids. When it seems like it's easy, right?
Right.
So I had to figure out how to make the homework, right? And so I can be very anal about things. And so my kids are like, let's say Deuce, he's my oldest. Let's say he sees that I don't know, somebody has dropped a lot of stuff on the floor. He'll be like, Aria, which is my second oldest, come get your mess off the floor. And I'm like, yeah, you have to go get your mess off the floor. Because if everybody has this mess on the floor, it will turn into craziness. And we will be just not in a good mental space. So
yeah.
They definitely do that. And it is very cool to see them make it and watch me make like clothes and stuff and talk to people, and it's like they know nothing else but that we make our own living, and we also have a rental property and they see that stuff too, just all of those things. So yeah,
it's awesome. Cool. So I also want to talk about your experience. So you told us about the Peacock Mom group. You guys, you can join that on Facebook. Peacock Mama. And then she got the Mom Babe clothing line. We'll send the link for that in the comment section. Let us talk about the new little one that came here in 2021.
Right. Okay, so 2021, I was like, I got goals. I'm about to work out. I'm about to get sexy. I'm about to lose this little mom pack. And what happened was I started doing all that in February, right? And so I was working out a whole lot, and I have irregular periods, so I wasn't even thinking about my period coming. So it hadn't come for a couple months, and it does that. So I was like, oh, I'm back to normal. So it didn't come for about 5 months, 6 months. I'm like, okay, I'm tripping. Then I started to experience bloating while I was still losing weight. My tummy was going down and everything. I want to say around May, the end of May, June, I started experiencing bloating and digestive issues. So then I was like, dang, all of this together, I don't have a period. I'm having digestive issues. I had a little swelling, and I never had that when I'm pregnant. It was a couple other things. But I Googled them, and they all led to like, oh, you might be experiencing early menopause. And I was like, dang, okay. Because usually I see my babies, and I didn't see this baby at all. Like I usually like, okay, I'm gonna have a boy and it's gonna be like I always see that. So anyways, I usually see my babies, and I didn't see this one that ended up being a baby, not bloated, not anything else. I was really having bad cramps because I was like, oh, my period's coming, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. And they just kept coming, and I was like, okay. Well, it was Sunday night, and I was like, do I have a tumor? Like, what is going on with my body?
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna poop because when you're on your cycle, pooping helps. So I was like, I'm gonna go poop, and I pooped out a baby. That's what it was. I was like, oh, it's a baby. So I'm going to me. So anyways,
things about your story. You talked about how you was like working out, going hard, and you went up to 3 times a day to work out. And I was like, wow, did you know like I would be depressed and a funk if I wasn't reaching my goal?
I know.
How was that for you? What was you thinking?
Okay, so some days I would look in the mirror and I'm like, why, God? Like I'm trying to go hard here. And I was told my husband, I was like, man, I'd rather be pregnant than to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather be having something that I could understand. It's something because at this point I didn't know when it was going to end. I was trying everything. I was taking all these supplements, doing all these things. So to try to get it together and to balance out my hormones. And it just nothing worked. And I was depressed some days, but other days I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna go hard because as soon as this bloating is down, I'm about to be sexy. So
yeah.
Or as soon as the baby comes out, I'm about to be sexy, right? So anyway, I figured out that's what it was.
Awesome, man. I just thought that was an interesting story because I was like, I will be like, what? If I have a baby, like if I have a baby right now, I'm like, what? You know, so
Right.
I can just imagine how you was, you know, feeling and the things that you was thinking on the inside, you know. And
yeah, relief was one, because I really did think something was wrong with me at that point.
okay.
So, like, honestly, I laugh and I joke, because I mean that's what I do usually about things, especially things that work out. But yeah, at that point I was like, okay, something is wrong. So a baby, I can do a baby. I've done fine. You know, like, a baby is a piece of cake. And you know what's so beautiful about when your babies come out? It's just love. You know, it's just like, I know the practical side of it is like, no, but when you know the baby, you're just like, I love this baby that I never knew existed, but now I do. And so here they are, and I love them. So yeah.
Awesome. So what's next? What's next on your journey? What do you have coming? What's in the works?
Yes. Okay. So I am really just pushing forward, continuing Mom Babe, more videos, because I'm actually posting a video this week just about like my morning routine, because with this whole situation, I didn't
even realize what was happening. It's like I can block that out.
Oh, cause your mama. Like, she's really just screams to top of her lungs. But yeah, people want to see what we do over here in Grayson Land. So I'm gonna make more videos on that, and I have one coming up. Also just documenting what I'm doing, what I did to lose weight, because what's so crazy that I did lose 20 pounds while I was pregnant. You know, like I started off at 155 or something like that, and now I'm like 131. So, and all that happened while I was pregnant. Not recommending you should lose 20 pounds while you're pregnant. Definitely not. All right. Definitely not a recommendation. But just to explain, like, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing currently, because now I'm like, oh, I'm a beast. Let's get to ab status. I know somebody said Tiana Taylor, and I was like, that's goals right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just doing those things. I have I'm so excited about the robes I have coming out for Christmas with Mom Babe, and just like those few things. Yeah.
Okay. You said robes?
Yeah, some silk robes that we'll have for Christmas. So I'll be putting it up next week.
Cool. So you guys make sure you stay in touch with Adrianne, and so you can know everything that she's doing. Can you tell them your contact information?
Yes, you can get everything at peacockmama.com. That's where everything is. To keep it very clear, simple. Yeah, everything is at peacockmama.com.
Awesome. Yeah, I appreciate it. It was so easy to talk to you.
Oh, good, really? Even though all the kids.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it. And I love the fact, again, as an entrepreneur, you can do that because you created the life that you want. Yes. And so I think that's the key, right?
Yes.
You know, yeah. So I'm gonna tell you a little joke before we go.
Okay.
I think it's a joke. And I know, Leslie was in your class, so you know how he is, especially them smart kids.
Right.
So last night I went to bed early, like at 9 something, and I woke up at 11 and he was still up, right?
Uh-huh.
So I said I was like, man, I can't go back to sleep. So I was just on Facebook strolling. He said, do like you tell us. He said, cut off the phone and close your eyes. What can I say? I was like, what can I say?
Right. What can you say when they tell you what you say?
Get off the phone and close your eyes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that was funny to me.
I miss him. What is he like? How old is he? Don't say like
14 in a month.
Lord have mercy. That's so old. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Little baby's in 2nd grade.
He just played his last junior high game Monday. So yeah, that was like so surreal. Like this is his last game in middle school. So
wow.
Yeah, and he's my last baby. So
right.
They won't always be babies, I guess.
Right.
Okay, what advice would you have for a mom, babe, an entrepreneur, someone that's really grinding, working hard, and that is a wife, a mother, and an entrepreneur? What pieces of advice would you share with them?
Just never give up. Never give up, no matter what. Your destiny is made for you. It was created for just you, and we're all dependent on you, rooting for you to make it. And also to give yourself grace, give yourself time. Like today, I'm going to take me a little nap today because I've been working my butt off this week already, and it's Wednesday. Give yourself grace. Do stuff that you love. Get yourself a new magazine, a new lipstick. Go to a concert. Have fun and enjoy your life while being a mom.
You guys heard it. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you for your time and all that you're doing for moms and letting other moms know their worth. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you for having me and us. The Grayson clan.
Awesome. Oh, one thing before we go. Can you tell the age group of your kids?
Yeah. 6, 5. No, they're not 6. Wait. 7, 6, 5, 2, 1, and 1 month. Yep.
So you guys, you can do it. Yes. You can do it. Victory. This is a victory example of doing it. Right. And like you said, those naps are important. Your time to yourself is important. And whatever you need to keep your sanity is important. Like a clean house. I think that's important, to keep the sanity.
Right. Okay.
So that's a part of our business.
Yeah, it is.
So with that being said, that's it. That's all, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you share this information with another mom on your page and or message. However you feel to share, and go to peacockmama.com and get some apparel.
Yeah. Okay.
Next week.
Bye.